Hi everyone, this is Lori here from Lori Hooks. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out with me today. So first of all, I'd like to say Happy New Year and that I hope you had a wonderful Christmas with your friends and family. We had a very good Christmas and I'll talk a little bit about that afterwards. But let's talk about the Yarny stuff, and that way if that's what you're interested in, you can watch that and then shut off. But we'll start out with that. So I'm going to show my finished objects in order, and unfortunately I don't have all of them anymore. So this first one, I will insert a picture here. It is a gnome towel topper, and this is from Nana's Crafty Home. It is a free pattern on her website. She also has a video tutorial. I did do the pattern a little bit different. I made the hat exactly as she explained, except for I did not have a plastic hoop, so I used a hair elastic instead to hook the towel onto. The nose, I also made it a little bit bigger because I like my gnome noses to be big. And when I created the loop and sewed the button on, I sewed it in a little bit of a different location just because I wanted it like that. I'm going to apologize. I have a little bit of a dry cough. I've had it now for a few days. It's affecting my voice a little bit, but I don't feel bad. I just have this dry cough and scratchy throat going on. So that is my gnome towel topper, and that has been gifted to one of my friends who absolutely loves gnomes. It's her favorite, so yeah. So I gave it to her for Christmas. Oh, and in terms of yarn, the yarn that I used for that was for the red. This is what I have left of it. I used the red sparkle from Bernat Premium. It's red sparkle. For the white, I used white sparkle. Again, this is Bernat Premium, and I got these at Walmart. And for the skin color for the nose, I used this Craft Smart color on this is taupe. And these were just all yarns that I had on hand. The sparkles were left over from a Christmas sparkle blanket that I made a couple of weeks ago, and I thought the sparkle would look really nice for the towel topper. Oops, so the red has rolled away. I'll have to get it out afterwards. Okay, so next item to show that I have completed is this Grinch ornament. And this is a free pattern, and I believe the website's called Little Crochet Farm. I'm going to link all these below in the description box, so you don't need to dig it out yourself. I will link them all for you. But this is the little Grinch. And for this I used, should have all the yarns here. So for this I used Sheepy's Katona. These are all the colors that are in here. So this green is Kiwi. And I wrote down the colors, names, but I've left them over there. So hang on a second. Okay, so the green that I used is Kiwi. This red, and Kiwi is number 205. The red is Hot Red, which is color number 115. The white is Snow White, which is color number 106. The yellow is Yellow Gold, which is color number 208. And the black is color number 110, Jet Black. And there he is again. You can see there's a little bit of yellow around his eyes. I think he came out really cute. He's an easy pattern to make. She has a video tutorial. And the only change that I did to this was I made the scarf longer because I wanted it to hang longer. And I sewed the scarf on. I didn't watch that part of the video tutorial, so I don't know if she sewed hers on, but I did because I didn't want it to come off. So that is Mr. Grinch, and I think he's super cute. He's an easy, quick make, and he was a lot of fun. Okay, so that's my second finished object. My third finished object, and we have a lot of green going on today, is this Avocado Gnome. This is for my friend who loves avocados. It's her birthday today, and I will be gifting it to her. So I also made this one with Sheepy's Katona. Oh, I should go back a little bit. This pattern is from Pam Pino. She is now known as Go Boom on Etsy. She also has a Ravelry store, I believe, but I also always get her patterns off of Etsy. So I'll link her Etsy shop below. And this pattern is from her new body style. So I started out making it with the old body style. I just wasn't really paying attention. I just started out that way. And then because I was worried the hat wasn't going to fit, I switched to doing it the new way, but then the nose wasn't big enough in my mind because I like gnomes to have big noses. So I did make the nose the old way, which it's a little bit bigger. So I had a little trouble squishing that hat on there afterwards, but he's all assembled and he came out really cute. So for this, I also used Sheepy's Katona. Let me grab them here. I don't know where this string came from. So again, we have the Kiwi color, which is color number 205, color number 412, which is forest green, color number 255, which I don't have here in my hand. Where's Shell? Here's Shell. Color number 255, which is Shell. Excuse me. And the brown is color number 157, which is root beer. My camera washes them out a little bit where I am, where the light does. But there he is. I put a piece of cardboard foam board in the bottom for him to sit on. He's going to sit really nicely. I think he came out really cute. There he is from the back. So I think he came out really cute. I used felting wool for his beard. Yeah. So he's a fun make. He was a quick make. I started him on New Year's Eve, which was Saturday, and I finished him on Monday night. So yeah, it was a quick make. So that is my finished objects. The other thing that I've been working on since I finished the gnome was I got back out the rainbow blanket that I was working on in the spring. I'll insert a picture here of what it looks like on my couch. I didn't bring it down here to do my video. I just started on the border for it, and I've been working on that the last... I guess it was just yesterday that I worked on it. So I got it out the day before, and you know, it'd been a few months, so I had to reread part of the pattern for the border just to see what it said. It's a very detailed explanation for how many stitches to put where and in which groups. So it's a fantastic explanation. Yeah, so that's my rainbow blanket, and I've got it back out, and hopefully I can get it finished. In terms of upcoming, I have about 1 trillion whips that I need to finish. So I'd like to try to get some of my whips done, but at the same time, my daughter asked me to make something for her. So I have yarn coming that should arrive today for her project. And I had something else I wanted to start, but I can't think of what that is right now. Drawing a blank. I don't remember. And I do have some other upcoming things that I can't talk about yet, so we will be talking about that soon, though, that I'm looking forward to. So I'm looking forward to getting this project done for my daughter that she wants, and then maybe getting some other whips done. And again, I have some new stuff coming up. So let's go backwards and talk a little bit about life over the last few weeks. So since I last have been on here, We've had Christmas, we've had New Year's. In terms of Christmas plans and stuff, we had a pretty big storm here. It was started on, I think it started on the 22nd. Or it started, no, it was raining here on the 22nd, and then on the 23rd, we had a flash freeze early in the morning. And heavy winds. And there was significant snowfall to the north and to the west of us, but we did not get it here, which I'm not complaining about. My parents were supposed to drive down on the 24th to spend Christmas with us. Well, to spend Christmas at my brother's house, actually, and we were going there to see them there. But my dad called on the morning of the 23rd and asked if they could come and stay here that night. I keep a room here at my house available for them for whenever they would like to use it. It's actually some, when they moved up north, they had a whole house of stuff to get rid of. So they furnished one of the bedrooms here at my house with old furniture out of their house to use. And they know that bedroom is always available to them whenever they need it. So my dad just called in the morning on the 23rd and said, you know what, I think we better come a day early. They have this storm coming. Let's be safe and come out today. And I said, of course. So they came down on the 23rd, spent the night with us here then. Spent most of the day here on the 24th. And then we went to my brother's house and had Christmas Eve with them. And they made a lovely dinner for us. Christmas Day I had set aside for my in-laws, but my mother-in-law had surgery about a week before Christmas. She still was not back home at that point, so we've decided to postpone our Christmas celebrations with her until January, when she's now back home, but she's not really recuperated enough to enjoy a separate celebration yet at our house, so we've decided to put that on hold for a couple weeks. Yeah, so we spent a quiet Christmas at home, which was relaxing, and it was nice, just to spend the four of us. So our adult kids still live here. We have a son and a daughter. My daughter's 20, my son is 26. And so they spent the day with us here at home, and we just chilled, and my daughter made us a lovely breakfast. And we had a turkey dinner, just had a quiet day at home by ourselves. And pretty much that's the way that it was all week. Like my husband was off all week. My daughter was off all week. My son was working, but he was working day shifts, so he was home at night. And we just spent a quiet week, mostly at home. I did have to work some during the week, but not a lot. So spent a lot of time relaxing, which is just what I needed right then, was to just have a few days of chill time and recuperation. So that's been really good. And yeah, so I hope your holiday was great. Doing whatever it is that you like to do with your family and friends for Christmas. And I hope that you had a safe New Year, and Happy New Year to everyone. So I have some upcoming videos that I have planned out that you should see in the next day or two. I might record one right after this one. And but I will see you next time on Lori Hooks. Bye everyone.